Hollywood's latest trend isn't a blockbuster, it's disappearing waistlines. One minute they're owning the red carpet, the next fans barely recognize them. Coincidence, or something much darker? Today we're uncovering the most shocking celebrity transformations of 2026, where fame, fear, and the desperate race to stay relevant may have come at a terrifying cost. Number 1. Katy Perry. The pop superstar fans could barely recognize. Katy Perry has always been larger than life. She wasn't just a singer, she was a firework in human form, lighting up every stage with bold outfits, endless energy, and a smile that could probably be seen from space. But when she appeared at several public events in 2025, fans noticed something completely different. The vibrant pop icon looked noticeably slimmer. Her face appeared sharper, and social media instantly went into detective mode. Apparently, nothing travels faster than celebrity gossip, except celebrity weight loss rumors. As new photos circulated online, speculation exploded. Some fans believed the dramatic change was simply the result of healthier habits, while others questioned whether Hollywood's latest weight loss trend had reached yet another superstar. There has been no confirmation that Katy used any medication, but that didn't stop the internet from creating its own theories. Entertainment insiders also described an exhausting schedule, with long rehearsals, constant travel, and the relentless pressure to stay camera-ready. Whether those demands played any role remains unknown, but they reminded people just how unforgiving life at the top can be. Perhaps the most heartbreaking part wasn't how Katy looked. It was what people thought they saw behind the smile. Fans who once knew her as the fearless woman singing Firework and Roar began wondering if even someone that successful could escape Hollywood's impossible standards. Her transformation became less about appearance and more about expectation. The same industry that celebrates confidence can quietly reward insecurity, leaving even global superstars feeling like they always need to become a newer, thinner version of themselves. Number 2. James Corden. The transformation that left fans asking one question. James Corden built his career by being the guy everyone felt they could hang out with. He wasn't Hollywood's action hero or fashion icon. He was the funny friend who sang in traffic, made celebrities laugh, and somehow turned car rides into television gold. That's why fans were stunned when he reappeared looking dramatically slimmer. His face seemed noticeably leaner, his jawline sharper, and suddenly the internet did what it always does best: turn into a courtroom, where everyone is both judge and nutrition expert. Apparently, in Hollywood, losing weight can create almost as much drama as gaining it. James credited healthier habits, walking more and eating less, for his transformation. But because the change appeared to happen so quickly, speculation spread across social media and entertainment headlines. Some wondered whether modern weight loss medications played a role, although there has never been any confirmation from James himself. At the same time, reports describing the demands of television production reminded audiences how exhausting life in the spotlight can be. Long filming days, constant public attention, and endless pressure to stay camera-ready create an environment where appearance often becomes part of the job. What made the reaction especially fascinating wasn't the number on the scale. It was how quickly people questioned his honesty. Fans had always connected with James because he seemed refreshingly genuine, someone who laughed at himself instead of chasing perfection. When his appearance changed so dramatically, many felt confused, not because he looked different, but because they wanted to understand the story behind transformation. Whether it was simply the result of personal lifestyle changes or something far more complicated, his experience highlighted an uncomfortable truth about celebrity culture. In Hollywood, People tell stars to be themselves right up until themselves no longer fits the industry's latest definition of perfection. Number 3. Lizzo, the queen of body positivity who left fans speechless. Lizzo spent years proving that confidence could be louder than criticism. She danced like nobody was judging, laughed at Hollywood's impossible beauty standards, and convinced millions that happiness wasn't measured by the number on a scale. Then, almost overnight, the internet froze. New photos showed a dramatically slimmer Lizzo, and social media did what it does best. Everyone suddenly became a medical expert. One person shouted, "She looks amazing." Another cried, "Where did Lizzo go?" If online comments burned calories, nobody would ever need a gym again. As her transformation dominated headlines, rumors spread faster than celebrity gossip usually does. Some blamed relentless Hollywood pressure. Others wondered whether rapid weight loss medications had become part of the story, though no evidence has confirmed those claims. What made the conversation so emotional wasn't simply the weight loss. It was the feeling that a woman who once challenged impossible beauty standards was now being judged by those very same standards. Every new appearance sparked another wave of speculation, proving that in Hollywood, changing your body is almost impossible to do quietly. Perhaps the saddest twist is that Lizzo couldn't win either way. When she embraced her curves, critics attacked her. When she appeared noticeably thinner, many accused her of abandoning everything she once represented. That's the cruel game celebrities often face. You change, you're criticized. You stay the same, you're criticized anyway. Whether her transformation was driven by personal health, private decisions, or overwhelming industry expectations, one thing is undeniable. Lizzo's story reveals how quickly public admiration can turn into endless scrutiny. Number 4. Chelsea Handler, the celebrity who pulled back Hollywood's biggest curtain. Most celebrities spend millions protecting their image. Chelsea Handler did something almost unheard of. She pulled back the curtain herself. While others smiled for magazine covers and credited mysterious, clean eating routines, Chelsea openly admitted she had tried a popular weight loss medication. It wasn't exactly the glamorous Hollywood confession people expected. In fact, it sounded more like the beginning of a cautionary tale than a success story. Turns out, chasing the perfect figure can come with a receipt nobody wants to pay. Chelsea later revealed that the medication left her battling intense nausea, digestive problems, crushing fatigue, and dramatic mood changes. She explained that she hadn't fully understood what she had been prescribed at first, and once the side effects took over, everyday life became far more difficult than any red carpet appearance. Instead of celebrating a slimmer body, she found herself questioning whether the pursuit of quick results had been worth the physical and emotional toll. Suddenly, the Hollywood dream looked a lot less glamorous under the bright lights. What truly separated Chelsea from many others wasn't the weight she lost, it was the honesty she gained. Rather than pretending everything came from discipline and green smoothies, she encouraged people to ask questions before chasing celebrity trends. Her story sparked a much bigger conversation about the pressure to look camera-ready in an industry where appearance often feels like another job requirement. Whether people agreed with her decisions or not, many respected her willingness to speak openly about the experience. In a town where image is often treated like the ultimate currency, Chelsea reminded everyone that transparency can be even more valuable. Number 5. John Goodman, the gentle giant who shocked Hollywood. For decades, John Goodman was proof that charisma could outweigh six-pack abs. He became one of Hollywood's most beloved actors through unforgettable performances, a booming laugh, and a personality bigger than life itself. Fans never expected him to look like an action hero, they expected him to be John Goodman. So when he stepped onto a red carpet looking dramatically slimmer, social media nearly had a collective double-take. Some people joked they needed to check the name tag because they barely recognized him. Others were simply worried. The transformation immediately fueled endless speculation. After years of openly discussing his battles with weight and addiction, many wondered what had changed so quickly. Reports and online rumors suggested Hollywood's relentless obsession with youth and appearance may have added pressure, while others questioned whether modern weight loss medications played any role. None of those claims have been confirmed, but they spread rapidly across entertainment headlines. Fans also noticed his noticeably leaner face and frailer appearance, leading many to ask whether the dramatic physical change had come at a personal cost. What makes John Goodman's story so emotional is that audiences never asked him to become someone else. They admired his talent, warmth, and authenticity long before anyone cared about celebrity waistlines. Yet Hollywood has a habit of convincing even its biggest stars that they must keep changing to stay relevant. Whether his transformation was simply the result of personal health choices or something more complicated, it reignited an uncomfortable conversation about the industry's impossible standards. If you enjoyed this video, comment 1. If you didn't, comment 0. Don't worry, I can take it. Probably better than most Hollywood celebrities can take the comments. Number 6. Scott Disick, the reality star who suddenly looked like a stranger. Scott Disick has never exactly been a stranger to headlines. Whether it was luxury cars, wild parties, or his unforgettable one-liners on reality TV, he always knew how to steal the spotlight. But in 2025, fans weren't talking about his jokes or designer suits. They were asking something far more unsettling. Is that really Scott Disick? His noticeably slimmer frame, hollow cheeks, and tired appearance left longtime viewers genuinely concerned. Even social media, which usually has a joke ready for everything, seemed to pause for a moment before firing up another wave of theories. As photos continued to circulate, speculation quickly took over. Some observers suggested years of stress and an intense public lifestyle could explain the dramatic change, while others questioned whether the growing popularity of weight loss medications among celebrities had become part of the conversation. Scott has never confirmed those rumors, but that didn't stop online detectives from building their own stories. At the same time, reports about the pressure of staying relevant in the Kardashian universe reminded fans that reality television can be anything but relaxing. When every appearance becomes tomorrow's headline, looking good enough can start feeling like a full-time job. Perhaps the saddest part of Scott's transformation wasn't how different he looked, it was how different people thought he seemed. Fans who once knew him as the witty, confident Lord Disick began describing him as quieter, more withdrawn, and less energetic in public appearances. Whether those impressions reflected reality or simply public perception, they fueled even more concern. Number 7. Jessica Simpson, the transformation that left fans wondering what it really cost. Jessica Simpson has spent most of her life under Hollywood's microscope. From pop superstar to fashion mogul, every chapter of her career came with endless commentary about her appearance. It often felt like the tabloids followed her bathroom scale more closely than her music. Through it all, Jessica remained remarkably open about body image, pregnancy, self-confidence, and the emotional roller coaster of living in the spotlight. That honesty earned her millions of loyal fans. But in 2025, those same fans were stunned when she appeared looking dramatically slimmer, with sharper features and a noticeably more fragile frame. The transformation immediately fueled speculation. Jessica credited healthy habits and personal discipline, while online observers debated whether the dramatic change had happened too quickly to be explained by lifestyle changes alone. Some questioned whether the wave of celebrity weight loss medications sweeping through Hollywood had played any role, although Jessica has never confirmed that. As always, the internet rushed to fill the silence with theories. In today's celebrity culture, a single red carpet photo can generate thousands of opinions before anyone involved has even spoken. Apparently, everyone now comes with an honorary medical degree the moment a celebrity loses 20 pounds. What made Jessica's story especially emotional wasn't simply her appearance. It was the contrast with everything she had stood for. She had built a reputation for speaking honestly about self-acceptance and surviving years of public criticism. Watching her transformation sparked a much larger conversation about whether Hollywood ever truly allows women to escape impossible beauty standards. Even after decades of success, fame, and a billion-dollar business empire, the pressure to look younger and thinner never seems to disappear. Number 8. Sharon Osbourne, the star who said, "I wish someone had warned me." For decades, Sharon Osbourne built her reputation on saying the things everyone else was afraid to say. Sharp, fearless, and brutally honest, she never seemed interested in pretending Hollywood was perfect. Then came one of the biggest shocks of 2025. After revealing her dramatic weight loss journey, Sharon admitted that what looked like a glamorous transformation from the outside felt like a nightmare behind closed doors. Hollywood loves before and after photos. It just doesn't like showing the receipts. Sharon has spoken publicly about using a GLP-1 weight loss medication and the difficult side effects she experienced. She described losing weight rapidly, but also dealing with persistent nausea, weakness, and a body that no longer felt like her own. Even after stopping the medication, she explained that regaining weight wasn't as simple as many people assumed. Instead of celebrating, she found herself facing a completely different battle trying to recover, while the public continued to praise the very appearance that had left her feeling miserable. It's a strange world when people tell you, "You look fantastic," while you're thinking, "I can barely finish breakfast." Perhaps the most powerful part of Sharon's story wasn't the weight loss at all. It was her honesty. Rather than presenting the experience as a miracle solution, she openly warned others that every medical treatment comes with risks and should be approached carefully under professional guidance. Her willingness to discuss both the physical and emotional impact sparked a much broader conversation about Hollywood's obsession with staying young and thin. Sharon reminded everyone that the entertainment industry often applauds dramatic transformations without asking what they truly cost. Number 9. Mindy Kaling, the transformation that left Hollywood guessing. For years, Mindy Kaling represented something refreshingly different in Hollywood. She built an incredible career with sharp humor, undeniable talent, and the confidence to laugh at impossible beauty standards instead of chasing them. She often joked that success didn't come in a dress size and millions of fans loved her for it. But when Mindy stepped back into the spotlight looking dramatically slimmer, the internet nearly dropped its popcorn. Overnight timelines filled with one question: how did this happen so fast? As photos of her transformation spread, so did endless speculation. Mindy credited healthier habits and a more active lifestyle. But many online observers argued the dramatic change seemed unusually rapid. Some questioned whether Hollywood's growing fascination with weight loss medications had become part of the conversation, though there has been no public confirmation of that. At the same time, industry insiders pointed to the intense pressure surrounding major productions where every camera angle, every magazine cover, and every red carpet appearance places celebrities under constant scrutiny. In an industry where appearance is endlessly analyzed, even personal health decisions can quickly become public debate. Perhaps the biggest surprise wasn't the weight loss itself, it was how differently people began talking about Mindy. The woman who once encouraged fans to embrace imperfections suddenly found herself being measured by the very beauty standards she had spent years challenging. Some celebrated her new look, while others wondered if Hollywood had finally worn down one of its strongest voices for body confidence. The irony is almost impossible to ignore. The industry keeps telling women to be yourself, then hands out awards to the version that looks the most marketable. Number 10. Rebel Wilson, the weight loss success story that suddenly raised questions. For a while, Rebel Wilson looked like Hollywood's ultimate success story. She proudly declared it her year of health, filled social media with workout clips, motivational posts, and messages about discipline and self-improvement. Fans cheered every milestone, believing they were watching one of the most inspiring celebrity transformations in years. But in Hollywood, every fairy tale eventually gets a plot twist, and this one arrived faster than a celebrity apology video. As Rebel's transformation became more dramatic, online speculation grew louder. Some medical professionals and entertainment commentators questioned whether the pace of her weight loss could be explained by lifestyle changes alone. Others wondered if the same weight loss medications making headlines across Hollywood had played a role, although Rebel has publicly attributed her results to healthier habits and has not confirmed those rumors. The debate quickly shifted from admiration to curiosity, with fans asking whether they had been shown the full picture or only the version designed for the spotlight. What made the conversation especially emotional wasn't simply the number on the scale, it was what happened afterward. As Rebel embraced a new image, she also began landing different acting opportunities, reigniting an uncomfortable discussion about whether Hollywood rewards talent or thinness. Many supporters couldn't help noticing the irony. The same industry that once cast her as the funny best friend suddenly seemed eager to offer more glamorous roles after her appearance changed. That's a punchline nobody was laughing at. If you had to choose, would you rather your partner be slim and elegant or curvy and irresistibly attractive? Let us know in the comments. Number 11. Jonah Hill, Hollywood's never-ending battle with the mirror. Jonah Hill has spent most of his career proving that talent can outshine appearance. Whether he was making audiences laugh in outrageous comedies or earning Oscar nominations in serious dramas, fans admired him for being authentic. But if there's one thing Hollywood seems determined to hand out for free, it's unsolicited opinions about someone's body. Every time Jonah gained weight, headlines exploded. Every time he lost it, the internet acted like it had uncovered a national secret. Apparently in Hollywood, your waistline gets more press than your resume. When Jonah appeared noticeably thinner again in 2025, the familiar cycle returned. His sharper facial features and leaner frame immediately sparked speculation across social media. Some fans applauded what they believed was another health-focused transformation, while others questioned whether the rapid change reflected the growing popularity of weight loss medications among celebrities. Jonah has spoken openly over the years about body image anxiety and the emotional toll of constant public scrutiny, but there has been no confirmation that medication played any role in his latest appearance. Even so, the rumors spread at lightning speed, reminding everyone how quickly assumptions can replace facts. What makes Jonah's story especially heartbreaking is that the conversation almost never stays focused on his work. Instead, it always circles back to his appearance. For someone who has repeatedly discussed the mental strain of being judged by his body, That endless spotlight can become exhausting. Fans have watched him transform more than once, but perhaps the biggest transformation has been the way public expectations continue to follow him wherever he goes. Hollywood loves to tell actors to be yourself, yet somehow that version is always expected to look different by the next premiere. Number 12. Oprah Winfrey, the confession that shocked millions. For more than 3 decades, Oprah Winfrey wasn't just a television icon, she was the person millions trusted when life got complicated. She openly shared her struggles with weight, self-esteem, and emotional eating, making people feel like they weren't fighting those battles alone. That's why when Oprah revealed she had used a GLP-1 weight loss medication as part of her health journey, the internet practically hit the pause button. If Oprah, one of the most successful women on the planet, still felt the need for extra help, people couldn't help but ask, what chance does anyone else have? Apparently, even billion-dollar success doesn't silence the bathroom scale. The announcement sparked an emotional debate across Hollywood and beyond. Some applauded her honesty, pointing out that obesity is a complex medical condition and that using approved treatments under medical supervision shouldn't be viewed as failure. Others questioned whether the news conflicted with years of conversations about self-acceptance and personal empowerment. Oprah responded by explaining that she viewed the medication as one tool among many, not a shortcut or a replacement for healthy habits. Still, the conversation quickly became bigger than one celebrity. It evolved into a national discussion about body image expectations and the impossible standards placed on public figures. What makes Oprah's story so powerful isn't the number of pounds she lost, it's the message hidden beneath the headlines. Here is a woman with extraordinary success, influence, and resources, yet she still faced the same insecurities that affect millions of ordinary people. That realization is both comforting and heartbreaking. It reminds us that fame doesn't erase self-doubt. Sometimes it magnifies it under the brightest lights imaginable. Number 13. Kourtney Kardashian, the wellness queen who found herself at the center of the biggest rumor. For years, Kourtney Kardashian built her brand on one simple message: live naturally. While the rest of the Kardashian empire chased luxury fashion, dramatic makeovers, and headline-grabbing trends, Kourtney became the queen of organic food, clean living, and wellness. She convinced millions that the secret to looking good wasn't hidden in a syringe, it was hiding in your refrigerator. Then 2025 arrived, and suddenly the internet had a very different recipe. Fans noticed she appeared noticeably slimmer, her face looked more defined, and within hours, social media transformed into the world's loudest detective agency. Almost immediately, speculation exploded. Some people praised her healthier appearance, while others questioned whether Hollywood's newest weight loss trend had reached even the celebrity most associated with natural living. Kourtney has never confirmed using any GLP-1 weight loss medication, but that didn't stop endless theories from spreading online. Every new photo, every red carpet appearance, and every Instagram post became another piece of evidence for internet investigators determined to solve a mystery that may not even exist. In Hollywood, apparently, everyone has Wi-Fi, and somehow everyone also has a medical license. What made the controversy so fascinating wasn't simply her appearance. It was the clash between image and expectation. Kourtney had spent years encouraging balanced wellness and sustainable habits, so any dramatic physical change naturally attracted attention. Supporters argued that personal health choices deserve privacy, while critics questioned whether celebrities should be more transparent when their appearance influences millions of followers. Number 14. Amy Schumer, the comedian who turned a Hollywood trend into a warning. Amy Schumer has never been the kind of celebrity who hides behind perfect lighting or carefully edited Instagram captions. She built an entire career by making people laugh about life's awkward moments, especially the pressure women face to look flawless. So when Amy revealed she had tried a popular GLP-1 weight loss medication, fans expected another funny celebrity story. Instead, they got something far more shocking. As it turns out, Hollywood's hottest trend wasn't exactly delivering a fairy tale ending. Sometimes the red carpet comes with a side of nausea. Amy later shared that her experience quickly became overwhelming. She described dealing with severe nausea, constant exhaustion, dizziness, and feeling physically miserable. Rather than celebrating a slimmer appearance, she found herself struggling to enjoy everyday life. One of her most emotional admissions was that she didn't have the energy to fully enjoy time with her young son. A realization that completely changed her perspective. Suddenly losing a few pounds didn't seem nearly as important as feeling healthy enough to be present for the people she loved. That honest confession resonated with countless fans because it shifted the conversation from appearance to quality of life. What makes Amy's story stand out is that she refused to pretend everything was perfect. Instead of protecting a glamorous image, she openly acknowledged that what works for one person may not work for another, and encouraged people to make informed decisions with their healthcare providers. Her willingness to discuss both the benefits and the risks sparked an important conversation about the growing pressure to chase celebrity transformations without understanding the full picture. In Hollywood, people often celebrate the final photo while ignoring everything that happened behind the scenes.